In this episode, we're going to take a look at an announcement that was put out by Royal Eagle today in relation to the team starting to enforce the fair play policy. If you'd like to know the details, please stand by. Hey, all you Splinterheads, welcome back. Bronze Dragon here saying, hey, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate your time. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and pass it around to your friends who also like similar content. Okay, I appreciate it. With that said, let's jump in. Today, Royal Eagle put out an announcement that took so long to come out as far as the subject matter. Okay. The time in between when the proposal had passed and now was so great that I didn't even remember. I had to go back through the past proposals and look into it to see when it was. And we are looking at July of last year. And this is the proposal: update terms of service to prohibit use of battle helpers in modern ranked tourneys and brawls. And this was by Dave McCoy, and it's just as it sounds. Okay, so it's removing all the automation, all the bots, and trying to make modern and tournaments and brawls just people. It's simple. Just make them people. Okay. Now, with that said, there's been a lot of hurdles in the way. Okay. First of all, the main hurdle is the amount of manpower with a specific skill set on the team to be able to detect bots and battle helpers and things like this. Over the time since then, they implemented or they updated their terms of service to read with what they call a fair play policy. Okay, and since then we've also the team has also hired on Siler, which is who is particularly skilled, as he is as far as I know, the maker and creator and one of the devs or the only dev of Xbox. Xbot. I'm not sure of that, but he has a particular skill set, right? So he was hired on by the team earlier this year for this. At least this was one of the particular reasons, if not the only reason. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and look at the announcement and read the details. Okay. Hello, Splinterlands community. As announced in our last town hall, we plan to begin increasing our enforcement efforts of our fair play policy to ensure competitive play between unaided humans in certain formats. This policy was established through an SPS governance vote with super majority approval. Okay, let's stop there and you can tell that I'm for this, okay? Now, am I anti-bot? I'm anti-bot farm. But as you know, I use the Archmage bot in Wild until such time they deem it that we can no longer use it in Wild, okay, because it's still by the rules. But what I'm for is, like they term it, fair play. They have termed modern as being no bots allowed. So I consider battle helpers the same type of thing, okay? My point is, if that's the way they want it, and that's the way the general consensus of the people playing the game want it, all for it, enforce it. And now they're going to start doing that. Okay, so the fair play policy overview. The policy applies to the following battle formats only: modern, tournament, and guild brawls. Okay, so those are the three formats it applies to. Okay, here are the details. Prohibited conduct, no automation. Players must manually interact with Splinterlands during active battles using the Splinterlands.com website, mobile app, or other approved front ends. Well, I think the mobile app is turned off at this point, but we get the idea. No external help. Players cannot receive external assistance, including bots, plugins, browser extensions, or analysis tools in selecting cards or making decisions during active battles. No win trading. This is another thing that got us. Purposefully losing matches for any reason is prohibited. Accounts suspected of violating the fair play policy in these formats may face bans from certain battle formats or in the use of Splinterlands services. All account status changes are at our sole discretion. That's where I kind of get a little bit iffy here, because they don't give any hard rule sets here. Obviously, I see when you go to enforce a set of rules, you have to have some kind of wiggle room, right? But is this, if a whale comes in and he's using the bots and or the battle helpers and he gets caught, are they going to say, oh, and sweep it under the rug? I don't know. But without a hard set of this is going to happen if you're caught, then I'm kind of iffy on it. I do like to hear this, but they need to be hard set. Okay, so that's my opinion on that. Third-party tools and services restrictions. No automation. Third-party tools and services cannot offer automation during active battles. No data pulling. They cannot pull data from the Splinterlands APIs, website, mobile app, or anywhere related to active battles. No external help. They cannot provide help or advice during active battles. Violating third-party tools and services may have their access to Splinterlands APIs, websites, mobile app, and other services revoked at our discretion. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation in maintaining a fair and competitive environment. Happy battling. Okay, and I don't think a legit third party is going to violate this because they obviously want to stay in business. They want to stay in the good graces of Splinterlands so they can keep using their APIs and keep getting all the updates and everything. So I don't think. What we're really concerned with are these unlisted bots, these unlisted battle helpers that are created by guilds or whoever, especially massive bot farms that are unlisted. Obviously, that's what we're really depending upon Siler, and if he's got some other people working with him, depending upon them to catch. Okay, so this has been the details. I mean, it's short and sweet. I like it. I mean, it passed. The majority of people agreed on it, so enforce it to your best discretion and be very good about it. I mean, or what I mean is be very fair. In other words, if you're going to ban somebody, ban them. I don't care if they're a whale. I don't care if they're on your development team. I don't care if they're the guy that just started playing and figured out how to use a bot. Ban them. Ban hammer. Bronze Dragon out.